G'day everybody, what's up? Welcome back to Pint Party, the Twitch stream designed to turn a game and a gimmick into a text run-off. I'm John. And today, we're going to beat this. We're going to beat this. I swear we are, because I'm pretty sure I figured it out. And I figured it out, like, 1 second after I hit end stream. Like, I was sitting there and I was like, oh my god, my brain's broken. And it's like, I mean, that's the thing that happens at the end of every stream. If I get stuck on something, it's sort of like, oh, I broke, okay, stop, like, look away from it, come back at it with fresh eyes, and, like, usually then I'm pretty good at solving it. I've got a pretty good track record for that. But this one, I was like, okay, I'm just going to stop, right, like, it's the end of the stream anyway, like, we'll take a break, whatever, and we'll come back tomorrow. Hit end stream, and then my brain goes, oh, by the way, that's the solution, like, right here. I was like, ah! If I'd have waited, like, 5 more seconds, I would have been able to, like, do it right there and then. It doesn't matter. Let me show you what the problem is. So basically, the problem that we have is, well, okay, so the actual, let's go all the way back to the beginning. The objective is we have to get the DNA pattern of President Walker Kane and copy that and overwrite the DNA code of Senator Walker Kane Jr., so that way it looks like the senator is a clone of the president. Now, the first bit, finding the name and finding all the individual genetic sequences for this to copy this into a separate file, that bit we were able to do pretty well. We got that all figured out pretty nicely here. We've got it all, figured out here, and we've even got a second exa here who's just, their whole job is to be a scribe to write down the file. What we were having trouble with was figuring out how to get the exas to then copy that information in the new file to overwrite the old information. And even then, it wasn't even about finding the old information. Finding the information to write over, that bit's already solved. The bit that we needed to figure out was how to switch this code from, like, a read mode to a write mode. And I was trying to do all kinds of crazy stuff with these eggs, with this exa and the replicated exa that's going around to find the file to, like, read or write to. And I realized that no, like, honestly, 5 seconds after I quit, I went, no, that's not the answer. That's, like, this should be mostly left alone. We still need to modify some of this code to make my idea work, but not as much as, like, that I was originally needing to. Like, you can even see here, I've got, like, copy 22 to M and, like, 11 and stuff. It's like, no, we don't need any of this. This is stupid. We're going to get rid of all that stuff. Which means we're going to have to probably, like, I'm going to have to, like, dive into this and kind of just, like, tear it apart. But where we can fix it is up here. So this whole loop, all it does is this exa goes over to here and grabs this file. And this file is like the address book for this whole hard drive array. So it says, okay, you want the genetic information of this person. Well, it's in these chunks of the hard drives. So you go to these hard drives and you go to these chunks and, like, you get what you want. So that's what this is doing. And then once it's done that, so again, it does it 10 times because there's 10 chunks. Every genetic sequence is 10 chunks of 10. So we send over 10 chunks and then it copies over 10 bits of information. So blah, blah, blah. And then it drops that file, goes all the way back to here to grab this name, because it's got this, it grabs this name first before it does anything else. Grabs this name and then it grabs this name. And then it kind of comes all the way back and just sort of starts this whole thing again. Well, instead of starting this whole thing again, I could just, like, make this all, instead of making it a loop, just unroll that loop a little bit and make this all one whole thing. So I just do this, copy this. Well, no, what we do is we add on an extra step here. So we copy F to M, which is the name of which is, like, once we found the chunk, I should say, it goes and finds the chunk and then it copies over the chunk address. We send over the chunk address and then we just have to send over an extra piece of information saying, are we reading or are we writing? And in this case, it'll always be, in this first one, we're reading because we want to copy the information into a file. And then for the next one, it'll be, we're writing. And all I have to do is just add in, like, a copy well, let's stick with the same convention. Copy 11 to M. So copy 11 to M will be read, and that'll tell it to read. And then does that 10 times, goes through, grabs the next name, comes back. Actually, wait a minute. Because what we need to do... Well, okay, hang on. Because it does seek 1. So grab 300. Okay, so we do have to do a slight bit of modification, because the one thing we need to do then is once we've grabbed the second name, though, we need to pick up this file and then look for that name, which I don't think I ever wrote in. I'm pretty sure I didn't, because I was like, that's a problem for future John. So, well, here I am, and now I've got to figure that out. But that's okay. That's okay. That's not that big of a deal. I think I can figure that out. So how does it... So we can go back, grab the file, get the name. Oh, right, test if f equals x. Oh, right, yeah, because I was going to have it... Yeah, right. No, I'm not going to do that anymore. We'll get rid of that. So we'll grab this. We're going to move ahead 1. Copy f to x, because we need that name. And then... I don't need to seek -1. I don't know why I'm doing that. And then we actually have to go back... Oh, that's why, because we were doing it up here. Ah, right, jump to start. Oh, right. Ooh, okay. No, that's cool. Then we do this, then we do this, then we do this, and then it was going to fall through. Oh, man, that's so clean. And I'm not even going to have it do that. Well... Because I like the search loop. That's just really, really nice. I don't want to copy that over. That's just silly. And I don't want it to fall through, because then it'll just do that, and I don't want it to do that. I want to go down to here. So I can't completely unroll it, because that would just be so much redundant code. It's not even funny. Unless we put just a little bit of code in here, because we're not doing anything with our T register. At the very start, the very first time we run through, the T register's at 0. So what we can do is test if T is equal to... Actually, wait a minute. I don't even have to do a test. No. We just do it just like a countdown. Because at this point... Because then we could keep doing testing and stuff. We can do this bit. Oh, no, that's a problem. Because we are doing this bit. So we can't put that here. Because we are doing something with our T register. Okay. But I'm positive the answer's up here. We actually have to do all of that up here instead of fiddling around down here. I'm positive that's the answer. It's just how do we get this to jump to here? How do we do this? because we're doing the testing. So, it sucks that we can't do like, we can't write in strings as like things to test against. Like you can test, test if x equals, 25. I can't do test if x equals Senator Walker Kane Jr. because if I could do, oh my god, that would just make things so much easier. Because then we could just like have this as like just have it jump to like this mark, and that would like completely solve our problem. Okay, well, hang on a minute. First things first. Actually, okay. We're just gonna flip the order of the. Well, you can't see that. We're gonna flip the order of these and have things fall through in weird ways. Oh no, that won't work. No, that won't work. No, wait. Actually, no, it will. It totally will. No, it will. Okay, this is only gonna happen once now. That's how we're gonna do this. Yeah, and then it'll jump to search. There you go. Why are we jumping to search? Because this isn't going to be here anymore. We're going to put this right here. This is kind of insane, but I'm going to put this right here, and then it's going to do this and then fall through. But we're going to put this above it, up here, and we're going to put this down here. So now it does all of this, falls through, does all of its reading stuff, goes back, grabs a thing, copies F to X, and then we're going to have it, hang on a minute, so we just do that, and that's, and then instead of jumping to start, this is going to jump to end, and then, I should actually, I'm going to just clean that up, and then what I'm going to do is, so actually, hang on, let me just comment out, so this is read. Oh, I've got that written here. Whatever, that's fine. And then this one will be write. And we need to change that variable there to 22. Just to make it nice and different. And this will be write. And I've written it out twice, but like it's just helpful for me. Okay, and then it just runs through that whole gimmick. Wait a minute. No, that's not read, that's write. Oh, no, it is, it's read. Yeah, because, yeah, we're reading to copy to. Yeah. Okay. So it's going to do this bit first, then it's going to run all the way through this, copy F to X, and then we do have to put in some redundant code, but not that much. We only have to put in this. And then jump to send. So go to here. Oh, no, we don't want to go to here. We want to go to search. Sorry, not send, search. Yeah. And then we just do that and then go through. So once it does all of this... Oh, wait a minute. Hang on a minute. No, that's because this is happening first. That's right. So this all happens first, and then we get to jump into... Grab 200. Oh, okay. I thought I had this figured out. Wait, it does this, goes to here, does this, and then it can't jump up to here. No, it needs to jump to send. Yeah, but it's still not searching. Damn it. No, it does need to jump to send. That's what I thought. Jump to send. Yeah, because then it goes up here and it does all of that. Oh wait, so that's actually needs to be 11, and that needs to be 22. Ugh, I'm getting myself confused. Because I'm trying to like change the, Yeah, that's happening. This is happening first, this is happening second. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. 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 No, that's how we were going to do it. Ugh. But we don't want it to do this without doing a search, because it'll just send over like literally the first thing in the file, and that's completely useless data in any test, because it'll always be a name, and even if it's the right name, it's still not something we want to send. So, So that's gonna go through. And then it'll do that, and do that. And then fall through. Oh, no, that's not gonna, yeah, because then it's gonna go straight to there without searching. Yeah, look at our code. I think that can be fixed, because I think there's a lot of junk in here I got to clear out too. So I think I've got to clear like that out. Like, I don't need this, and I don't need this, and then this whole read write thing needs to be completely reworked. Yeah. Okay, add one. Yeah, so we don't need that. I'll copy F to X. Yeah, I don't want that, and I don't want that. Actually, I don't want any of that, so we're going to get rid of just all of that. Yeah, and that's all cool. So this one had a rep address. So copies that. Leaves, goes local. Test if it's a kill code. That's fine. And if it is, I'm seeing. Otherwise, it goes to here. Does all of its swizz, which is great. Sends that over. That's great. Does that. Grabs that file. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, and then there was the read-write bit, which I would need to move. I basically need to move this sort of stuff. Well, no, I don't. I don't need to move this. But I need to set this to global before I send over that piece of data, I guess. So I need to go mode and then get another piece of information from here, which is fine because we're sending over the chunk, and then we're yeah. So that works. Yeah. Yeah. And then rep read and rep write. In fact, it doesn't matter which one it is, because then we need to go back to local. Actually, no, I'm not going to put it there. I'm going to put it here. We'll do it in this step. Yeah. Because we need this code just to know whether we're copying or not. So that bit works fine. And then for read, yeah, it does that 10 times. And says, give me a new address. Yep, which works out great. And then for write, does, yeah, the thing in reverse. Drops, does that, says give me the next thing. Yeah, so that all works really nice. Does that text for an end, so that all works really good, and that goes here. Oh, right, and we can get rid of that, because we don't need that anymore. We don't need that, so we can get rid of that code. I knew there was going to be a bunch of junk we could just clear out, but we're still going to be, like, way over. Yeah, that's what happens when you completely unroll your loops. I mean... instead of making it a macro, I could make it a timer, a counter. Like I could copy 10 to T, do the thing, subtract 1, go back. If true, jump back. That would save us a heap of code, actually. Yeah, it would. But it would need to happen kind of at this step after we do any testing like we have to do up here. It has to be done up here. And then after that... Oh, but then see, because it's going to jump, so it'll never actually get to that bit. See, yeah, see, that's why unrolling these isn't going to work. But, yeah, see, that's what I mean. So having them as macros is just way cleaner. Unless I do it as a pre-step, and then yeah, see, then it's just almost as bad. Although, would it be as bad? Hang on, let's do the numbers on this. So this right now is 10 lines of code. And then in order to make a counter, we have to create a mark. That's one. We have to put in, and that's a pre-step to say copy 10 to T. So that's 2. And then we go into our mark again, into this standard rep read, which is fine. We're not counting that. And then we have to put in copy F to M. We'll count that one, though. Oh, no, we'll count both, actually. So we're at 4. And then we have to do a subtract and a test. So that's 6. So we're saving 4 lines of code. Which means we're actually saving 8 because we do that twice. Oh, but see, then it grows. If we pull that down here, it goes 4, 8, 12. It saves us 16 lines of code, actually. Oh, that's a big savings. Oh, it's so big. Because what did that give us? That 16 would give us 169. Nice. 9 minus. Wait, hang on. Yeah, 16. So it'll be 9, 6 from 9 is 3. So that'll bring us to 163. That's a lot. That would help a lot. Yeah, it would. And there's no reason why we can't do that up here as well, saving us another 12 lines of code. Saving us another 8 lines of code, sorry. Which would actually 63 from 8 would bring us to 155. 155? Yeah, 63 from 8. Yeah, 8765. Yeah, 155, which means we're only 5 over. That would actually be really good. Oh, that would be really, really helpful. That'd be good. Oh, but I like the macros. The macros are just nice. They're neater than doing all the faffing about with counters. But we need the code. We need the lines. We need the lines, so we got to do it. Well, no time like the present. May as well just start from up here. So if that's going to run... No, you know what? I'm not going to do it up here because I don't even know. We might have to completely rewrite this anyway, so I'm not going to faff about up here. This bit here, though, is kind of going to be kind of the same. So we're going to do mark pre-read. Copy 10 into T. Then we have the mark read step. So we get rid of that. We get rid of... Oh, technically... Is that end technically its own line of code? I guess it is. So if we counted those and that, that'd be... No, I don't think... No, it doesn't. No, it wouldn't, because it just writes that out 10 times. It doesn't include those, so no, never mind. Okay, so then we go mark read, copy F to M, subtract from T, 1, write that back into T, true, jump into read, and just do that. And it'll do that 10 times. Okay. Yeah, and then we're going to do that over here. Do the same thing. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. 165. Oh, right, and we have to do a pre-write as well. I forgot. Yeah, that's fine. Mark pre-write. Copy 10 to T. Do that. Subtract from T1, write that back into T. If true, jump into write. And then it'll do that. Why are we copying an X to F? I don't know. Oh, I think that's left over from the old trying to build an algorithm. Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll just do that. Okay. Okay. So, that's already saved us. Wow, that saved us a little more than I thought. Okay, cool. That worked. That worked here, and then we just have to do that up here as well. Right, yeah, so instead of going to rep read, we need to go to rep pre-read. Oop. Rep pre-read. Oh, that's just so janky. Actually, wait a minute. Yeah, we know we do. Yeah, we do. Well, we could just have it fall through, actually. That would actually... Well, we still... Yeah, no, but we still... Nah, screw it, because we still need a pre-step. Because we still need a counter. Yeah, so... Copy 10 into T. Get rid of that, and that. And do that. And then subtract from T1, write that back into T, and if true, jump into rep read. Cool. And then we need a pre-write. Actually, instead of calling it rep pre-read, I'm going to call it pre-rep read. That's just a little bit easier to read than that mess. Yeah, there we go. It's slightly more readable. It's kind of not. Okay, and this will be pre-rep right. Okay, mark pre-rep right. Copy 10 to T. Do this. Subtract from T1, write that into T. True, jump into rep right. Hey, Kronos, what's up? Reading. What am I... Wait, what does that mean? Oh my god. What does it mean? What did I did give it a... Oh god, I assigned it a value. Read is... Alright, yeah, that's for the copy step. So once we've got the genetic data, we need to read the... So basically I'm copying all of like the president's genetic information into a separate file that I'm then just going to read from. Oh, right. Yeah. Slightly. It's slightly more readable to me for calling it pre-rep read instead of rep pre-read. Oh, right. Oh, okay. No, that's cool. No, it is. It's stupid. It is really, really stupid. But that's the naming convention that I gave it. And I can't be bothered figuring out a better one. It works-ish. So, whatever. That's brought us down to 158 out of 150. That's really good. That's like really, really good, actually. That's like, well, is it? No, it's not. No, because I was expecting to get to like 155. Oh no, I can't imagine. Like, I feel like even in, like, I mean, in a video game, it kind of doesn't matter what we name them at all. But I feel like even in the real world, like the fact that like everybody that I've ever heard talk about programming has always like the number one rule has always been like make your method names as like clear as possible. seems to be constantly drilled in. But I even also hear it's like, make your methods as clear to read as possible, but also accept the fact that no method name is ever clearly descriptive because nobody knows how to do it. So like, this isn't a problem unique to us. Like, I feel like this is like a problem in all programming. So that's cool. Well, then in that case, if we do it here, we're gonna bring this like right under, and it'll give us some more room to play. So we can do all of that, and then, well, no. So we still have to figure out how to get this to work at all. So it goes here, grabs that file, copies that name, drops the file, pops on over. Well, hang on a minute. You know, I could just build a third exa and just have it sit here and... Oh, that's cool. At the moment, not an awful lot. But so the idea is, so the mission is we gotta make a senator with the similar name to the president look like it's a younger clone of the president, and we gotta copy the president's genetic information and overwrite the senator's genetic information. And the way I'm doing that is I've got this exa. And we know that we need to read this. This file is like the address book that has all the information we need, like where all the information is. So I've got one exa, and their whole job is to just like hold onto this file and just send over these chunks to another exa, which is not here. It's as a replicated exa from this one that then goes over and grabs those files, like, you know, grabs the relevant file with the correct piece of information in it. Which is all being like handled in here. So like it gets given the chunk address, and then it swizzes out all of the bits that it needs from that address to then grab the correct file and move to the correct spot in the file. And then once it's at that correct spot in the file, it talks to this exa, and this exa is a scribe. Its whole job is to just copy information to a file and then and send that information back. Well, I want it to send information back, but right now all it does is just copy information to a file. And so that means that we can get all of the president's genetic code in one file. Just bring it all into one place, which is really great because that means that then the exa that's going to grab... Sorry, in the middle of explaining it, I was just like, wait a minute. This exa is a replicated exa. Why not just like... Nah, never mind. No, so anyway, yeah, so that's as far as I got anyway. Now I'm trying to figure out how to get it to go from like copying data to that file to then copying data from that file to the other files. Now, finding where to copy the data to is fine. We can do that, more or less. Yeah, we know how to find, because the way we find where to copy to is this same thing. Like we just do this, and that's fine. Well, we just do this bit here, and that's fine. And finding where that second name is we can just handle it through this. Like, you know, a lot of the processes for that are more or less the same. The problem is switching from one to the other. Switching from one to the other. That's the hard part. That's the bit I'm trying to figure out. Now, 5 seconds after I ended the last stream, I figured out that I'm pretty sure the solution to it is up here. Is having this exa tell whether we're reading or writing, because I had everything being handled in macros, because we knew that we only needed to send like I knew that this exa only ever needs to send 10 pieces of data, because there's 10 chunks that have 10 pieces of data in them each. So the whole genetic sequence that we want is 100 pieces of data long. But it just made it really easy just to go rep 10 and just do the same instruction 10 times. But the problem is that made our code like explode when I thought that what I had to do was double this whole thing, because I needed to add an extra line of code so that instead of it just saying, here's the chunk, go buck wild, it needs to say, here's the chunk, and by the way, you're writing today, or by the way, you're reading today. And I can't have those as an unrolled thing, which is a pain in the butt. Yeah, so basically I've just switched everything over from macros to counters, because I worked out that it saves 4 lines of code per counter thing we put into our code. So our code has gone from like 188 to 158, and we can save even more by doing the same thing up here. But before I implement it up here, I might end up just like completely reconfiguring all of this, and then yeah. So, but it might be helpful to do it just so that I can, I don't know, instead of just constantly looking at like redundant code. Sorry, not redundant code, but like code I'm not going to use. Maybe it's helpful if I do actually write it out. So that bit, see, because that's really nice. I really like that. But see, it is only 2 lines. So I could have a search and a search too. I really could actually. Like, if that's the only bit that I basically end up copying, that would actually be dope. Because otherwise I'm copying a bunch of stuff here. Because that's what I've done down here, and I don't need to. Grab one, seek one, grab that. No, so what am I going to do is I can seek one. And then instead of doing that and doing all of this, yeah, I really like jumping to start. No, so we're not jumping to send. We'll just get rid of that. And then we do that, and we go back into search. Oh, bugger me. Because we're going into search. No, what we can do is, here's what we can do. Oh! Because we're going to go through this at only once. Yeah, so I should actually change it from send, because send back with that's an old name from when there was only one thing. But we got to have like a read and a write mark up here, but it's fine. Or you know what we'll call it? Actually, copy and paste. That's what we'll do. So actually, this is the paste code, and then this can be the copy code. Yeah. I should instead of calling it reading and writing, I should just call it copy and paste. Oh my god, because that's what we're doing. We're copying and pasting. That's all we're doing. It's Control C, Control V, but like super complicated. Ugh. It's Control C, Control V with extra steps. That's what we're doing. All right. Yep. That's a better name. In fact, that'd make this, because then we could call it pre-rep copy. That would actually be super way more readable as well. Yeah. I can't be bothered changing all that now though. Or maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see how much it annoys me. But what was I doing? So we do all this, we do this. All right, and then I was going to copy something into the T register, because we're not doing any of this yet up here. So our T register isn't being messed with up here. So we copy, well, actually, no, I won't copy one. I'm going to copy like a big number into T. I could make that another number though. I could make it like more America centric. I don't know. I could put in like 46. So 47. So like July 4th. 4th of the 7th. Or they'd say 7th of... They'd say... Yeah, anyway. It was July 4, so it'd actually be 74. But, like, yeah. We'll just leave it at 9999 for now. I don't care. If we come up, we come up with like a more thematic name, we will. Oh, what's the? Oh, I got a good one. What's the address of the White House? It's something. Oh, it's a number like that. It's like 3,000. No, is it 3,000 or? Oh, or is it 1,000? I feel like it's like a. Hang on. This is like. Oh, it's not Lexington, sorry, Pennsylvania Avenue. But like, hang on. White House address. Parking available on site. Oh, that's nice. Thank you. Oh, cool. No, 1600. That's it. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. Yeah, that's right. So that's what we'll do. We'll call it 1600. Yeah, there we go. Just keep it all in theme. And then up here, because it'll start at 0 when the whole thing kicks off the first time, because it's just going to fall through here. What we can do is test if t is equal to 1600, and if it's true, it'll jump into what do we call it? We'll call it paste search, or search paste. No, we'll call it paste search just to make them, paste search. Otherwise, it will jump into copy search. See, because then it's not search, it's, And then this first one will be, you know what, I'm going to move this just now because that's now kind of annoying me. Well, actually, we can just have it fall through, whatever. We'll have it, we'll do something. So, otherwise, we won't have it do that. Yeah, if it equals that, it'll do that. Otherwise, it can just fall through, just to save a line of code again. That's nice. And this will be copy search. So it'll do all of this. Wait, why the hell do I... Yeah, no, I know why. Because then it'll do this, and then it'll fall through here. All right, we need to fix that markup. And then it jumps into here, does all of this, and then goes here, jumps down to here, which we will now call paste search. So now it's not freaking out anymore, and it will go boom. And if false, no, don't jump to there, jump to paste search. And then do a rep address. See, and then because that just falls into there, and that just falls into there. And we don't need to do any of this down here, so we can just jump straight to the end, which is really, really nice. We do need a pre-paste and a pre-copy, just because I want to then do our counters, just to save us another 8 lines of code, just to try and get this as low as we can, because that'd be nice. Where do I want to put that? I think I just got to do it here. Mark pre-copy. Copy 10 into T, because and then we're going to we'll ditch that and ditch. Oh, actually, instead of calling that right, we'll call that copy, because that's now what we're doing there. And this can do this. It needs to send that over, and then actually, because this one's a little more. It needs to send that piece of data. It needs to send that piece of data. Then it needs to wait for a piece of data to come back. Right. Subtract from T1, write that into T, and then if true, jump into copy, and so that'll just loop through that 10 times, and then it'll do all of this, jump back up, do all of its stuff. And then and then it does its search, and then we need to have a pre-paste, mark pre-paste, copy 10 to T, and then we can get rid of that and that, that can go there. It can do all of that. Subtract from T1, write that back into T, and if true, jump into paste. Did I? Oh crap! Did I do that wrong up here? No, wait. Copy. No, I didn't. Okay, cool. So instead of this being read, it'll just be paste. Okay, what's that brought us down to? Whoa, that brought us down to 115. Damn. That saved us a lot of code just by basically copying the search thing twice. Cool. All right, sweet. So then this needs to happen like that. Well, that gives us a little more headroom, which is good because I still need to figure out these two need to communicate whether they're reading and writing, which this bit here is pretty much handled. So is it an 11? And if it is, do that. Otherwise, jump to write. And actually, you know what we can do? Is we can actually also use the pre-steps to send over, hey, we're copying or we're pasting. So actually, instead of calling it read write, I'm going to call it copy paste, and then jump to pre-rep copy and pre-rep paste, because that way our naming conventions are the same across all of our code, which is really good. And even though nobody should ever listen to me about any programming advice ever in the history of mankind, the one piece of advice I have is keep your method names consistent. Because that was what my IT teacher taught me. And he was someone that you should listen to. Okay, so this is then pre-rep copy. Yep, and then that'll be rep copy. And this will be pre-rep paste. And this will be rep paste. Right, and then I need to change this to copy. I need to change this to copy. And that's all good. Okay, all the way along. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And then that's how we, yeah, that's all the same. Oh, right, and then, yeah, that's right. We still need to add in that we're sending things. So, okay, so then in here, oh, right, yeah, we may as well, yeah, because we got to figure that step out up here. So we'll call this copy paste as well. And actually, it's kind of the same code, isn't it? Instead of mode, we just don't need a mode. But that needs to be a mode, because actually I will write in that this will then make it global. And then this will make it local again. Which seems stupid. It's like, why not just send the data all at once? But I want to keep our T register for a part of finding the chunk, because I wanted to account for 0. Oh no, we don't. No, that's right. Another Cetrus, another viewer, helped me out with that just by saying you don't need to do any testing. You just do that. And I was like, oh yeah, you just add a 0 to the end of it, and if it's 0, it doesn't matter. So it works. Yeah. So we're not doing any testing ever. So yeah, I could have put it there. But nah, may as well get the data when we need it, instead of like getting it all up front. Just so that we can keep track of, when things are happening. Like in this step, this is when we need that data. So instead of calling this pre-read, this will be pre-copy again. And this is mark copy, pre-paste. Oh yeah, because now it's freaking out. Pre-copy. This is paste. This is paste. Cool. Alrighty. And so for this one, it needs to copy M to I may as well just put it in the X register, I guess. No, wait, no, why? No, why? Hang on, wait. Because we're getting Oh, right, yeah, because X is going to get... No, but that's... Yeah, but once we're done with it, we're done with the X register. So we can do some... This bit here is to get which hard drive we need to enter, because that's all the scribe exit needs is just to know which hard drive to enter. It doesn't... Because it's not going to pick up any other files. It's not going to seek in any other files. It's got a file that it deals with. So I could... Yeah, no, screw it. Copy M to X. And if it breaks it, we'll know where the break... we'll know where the break is. I hope I remember where the break is. And then just test if... Ooh, I feel like... Actually, we could put it in the... We could... Okay, hang on. Hang on a minute. Hang on. Well, I mean, we got a little bit of room. We got a little bit of wiggle room here. So we could just do that, and I know that'll work. But if we put it in the T register, and then instead of sending... Well, no, we could send an 11. Yeah, we could. But for... Hang on. Actually, wait a minute. Where is... Yeah, right here. So, test if T equals 11. Jump to pre-copy. Yeah, so up here, we were going to copy... Well, for copy, we can still send an 11 over the M register, because that's it saying that's the copy code that we agreed on. But for paste, for copy, instead of sending 11, we could just send a 0. And then, so here's the thing, we just send a 0, and for this one, we will send a 1. No, oh wait a minute, it's the other way around. Sorry, it's the other way around. We send a 0 there, and we send a 1 there to the M register. And then all this has to do is up here, copy it into the T register, and if it's true, which means it's a 1, it will then jump into what do we send? Where are we sending the 1? It's over. Isn't over copy or is it paste? It was copy. Yeah. So this will just jump to pre-copy. Otherwise, jump into pre-paste. So we don't have to do a test at all, because the test is already being done. Basically, it's been done before, so we don't need to do it again. Yeah? All right. Yeah. That's some clean code. That works. Sweet. And then everything else just works as normal. God, I hope that works. That's right. Less testing. Yeah. That's really good. All right. And then we're going to wipe out the T register, but it doesn't matter because we don't. Once we know where we are, it's totally fine. See, and now we're at 120. I reckon if I'd have done it the test method, actually, you know what? Let's just write it and just see what we get, just for funsies. So we'll do that, and then I'm just gonna. Well, no, we'll just leave that there. So, yeah, I think it would only be it'd be only one line. Yeah, so we saved one line of code basically doing this way. But that's cool. We saved one line. That's cool. We've gone now from 180 lines to 120. That's pretty good. That means we can put up a score. Maybe. We don't even know if this works, actually. But I feel like it should. So let's just send it and see what happens. Oh, and it immediately broke. It just, I hit the wrong button and it immediately broke. Hang on. So what's happening? Oh, it's breaking here. Wait. This one's breaking. Oh, so this exit is breaking. Okay. All right. Let's go through. So it goes here. Then it waits patiently to get its instruction, which it's not going to get for a while because this one still needs to go and like do its search, which it is doing. So test if T is 1600, which it isn't. So it'll just skip through. Very nice. So test if F equals X. So this is our like basic, because basically we're searching for this keyword, which in the first test is right here, but in the second test it was further down, and I tested that, and it does iterate through. Like that bit, this code works. So it'll just jump through. So it falls through, does the rep step. So that's now the one that's going to actually grab the data and do the copying. And oh yeah, no. Then we jump into pre-copy. Yeah, that's cool. and then we send over the first chunk of data, which is right here. We do that, and then we wait. Yep, see, then we're waiting, and this should be going local. Yep, it goes local, and then does that. Says, have I got a kill code? I don't have a kill code. So then we move through and grab the hard drive. We send that over to here. Yep, that worked, and we're testing if it's a kill code because we're just using the same. We're going to use the same kind of steps for when we break out of our loop. But yeah, that comes later, much later on. And then it jumps on in. Cool, that works. That should just move through and link into X. Yep, that works fine. So then it's just going to sit here and wait because it now needs to know whether it's copying and pasting, but it doesn't matter because we're still looking for the data, which we've now found. So then we go global here, and we say, hey, are we reading or are we writing? And we're saying we are writing. So we send over an 11, and we go back to local, we test if t equals 11, which it does. So we jump into pre-copy, which is great. We reset our t register, and then we say, hey, we're doing the test. Okay, so this is where things might be broken. So we send this over. We got that. And if it's true, which it should be, jump to pre-copy. Cool. Okay, that worked. It jumped right over that line of code. So that works. Okay. All right, that's cool. And then we send over, then we're going to send over that file. Wait a minute. Did that seek properly? Hold on. We might have a problem. Why is it starting from there? I'm pretty sure with the first piece of data, hang on, where's your piece of data? It's 540. Yeah, that's what I thought. So it should be right at the beginning of this file. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I just can't see it because I'm not looking at it. Hang on, no. Let's look at this one. Is it? Okay, if it sends over a T, we're in trouble. But if it sends over a C, we're good. Oh, no, there it is. It's sitting there in its register. Okay, no, that's fine. No, it's cool. Yeah. That, oh my God, I wish the header wouldn't move until, like, whatever you've done with that is, like, out. Oh God, that's what spun me up. Okay. All right, so then we're setting up our T register, and then copy file to, I've got our names confused, and that's why it's freaking out and dying. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. That's cool. That's fine. So then actually, well, no, that's fine. I actually want to change this to pre-paste, actually, which is an even better test. So that should be mark paste, because then we're going to copy the file stuff out, and that should be pre-copy, and that should be copy. Yeah. And it doesn't matter that that's in that order. In fact, I prefer it in that order because then if that's a big jump, that just lets us know that that's always working. Okay, that's all that needed to be. All right, let's go to here. Let's make sure that all that code still works. So it grabs that. All right, no, that's right. It's doing all of its swizzy business before we get anything. Okay, no, we got a 1, and then we jump to copy, so we should just jump down to here, which we do. Sweet. All right. Set our T register. Don't forget to change it. Oh! Yep. Yep. Nope. Good call. Good spot, Kronos. Oh my God. That would have caused a lot of problems. Not necessarily, but it would have been bad. It would have been spaghetti code, for sure. All right. Yeah. No, thank you. Oh my God. No, because I would have gone, what the hell went wrong? All right, here we go. So we go to here, jump to here, sweet, set our T register, and then copy what's in there to the file. Yes, and we got it. Alrighty, so let's just make sure that, I just want to make sure that loop works, and that, because basically I just want to make sure that we do need to set it to 10 and not to like 9 or 11 or something, just because we need to account for 0. And I can't remember how, like, and I'm always bad at remembering to do that. Okay, that should be, so we should get the last, so how many T's have we got? 2 T's. Yeah, cool. So that's, oh wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's 3 T's. Oh, we need 1 more T. Okay, and that's going to do that. Yep, and then it's going to go into here, and it's going to send over that last T. Dope. And then we're going to receive that last T, and then that'll become 0, and then it'll fall through. Awesome. So it is 10. Okay, so that works. Good. And then, oh, right, and then we've got that's, oh my god, that's managed to survive all the way through. That's a really old bit of code that's completely useless now. In fact, it's going to screw us up if we leave it in there. That's from like when I was trying to use the file that we were copying the genetic data to as also a counter, which is how I solved another puzzle. Is like I solved the telephone puzzle that way by just like keeping the counter in the same file that the phone numbers were in. But that kind of doesn't work here. Oh well, it does. It would. Well, yeah, no, it doesn't because like the lines of communication go down that way, and I was trying to have another line of communication go all the way up the other way, and it just wasn't working because the whole thing wasn't designed that way. Okay, well, let's just go back into here. We'll go through all of the 10 again, just real quick. So we go to 0, it falls through, we go back out to here, jump back up to here, dope. Okay, and we've got all of our information. Okay, so now let's go down to here. So we just have to grab all of our data. Oh! Okay, we need another pre-paste step. We need like a pre-paste step because we need to go all the way back to the start of the file, but we only want to do that once. So, okay. How do we do that? Oh! Test DOF. That's how we're going to do it. Okay. So we don't have to do anything. We'll do that. That's fine. That can happen just as normal. And then we're going to test EOF. And if it's true, no, if it's false, just jump into paste. So if we're not at the end of the file, otherwise we're going to go back to the end of the file. And that should only happen once because once we do get to the end of the file, the second, like once we've copied everything out of the file, it won't run through this step because it'll get a kill code and just blow itself up. So that should kind of solve that problem, hopefully. But let's find out. So we write all the data. We go, and then oh wait, we're waiting for the right step. Is it? We're not getting any data. Oh dear. Something broke. Something's breaking somewhere. That's copying. Okay, that's waiting for something to get sent. And this has already sent something, and now it's... Oh, okay. But it's in that spot. So it didn't... It sent that 22M. Okay, so send 22M. Hang on. Copy paste here. Copy that. Test if T is equal to 11. Otherwise, it'll jump to pre-rep paste. Does that. It sends over the 0. So that should have worked. But something didn't work. Well, it jumped into here, so that... Well, hang on a minute. Okay, hang on. Let's just go back and figure this out. So we know... Let's just actually jump to here, because we know we get all of the data. That's all the sequences we need. That bit works, which is great. So we copy 1600 over to T, we jump back into start, and we're copying over the other name. Great, that bit worked. Sweet. And we drop that file, and then we go back to, to there. We test if T equals 1600, which it does. So it equals 1. If it's true, jumps into paste search. And then it's going to move all the way through this. And it'll go all the way down to here. Like, that's going to take forever to do. And then, so let's just, because this bit all kind of works. So we're just going to skip around to here. So it fell true. Then we go to rep address. Or we create the exa. And then, paste search into pre-paste. Okay. And then we copy F to M, which should be, that first chunk. So that's worked. And this exa is waiting for data, which it gets. It goes back out to here, and then it goes local. Yep, that works. Tests if it's got a kill code, which it doesn't, so that'll fall through. And then it does its SWISN to know which drive it's in, and then it sends that information over to here. We say, hey, we're in link 805. It goes, cool. It checks if that's a kill code, and it goes, no, it's not. And that's moved over there. Okay, and that's going, jump into there. So what's our initial exa doing up here? This egg, it's already sent over the data. Wait, why did that do that? Okay, hang on. We need to look actually at this happen. So it sends over that. No, that's a bit, can't really see that. That's fine. It sends that over. Yep, there it goes. And then it's looking to send a 22 over. Who the heck did it send it to? Wait. It's created 2 exas. Oh, because the rep step's happening twice. Oh, yeah. We don't need 2. Oh my god. Yeah, see, look, it's happening here and it's happening here. No, let's get rid of that. I mean, we didn't need to. We could have just, blew up the other exa, but, why? No. Okay, that was the problem we had. Paste search. Yeah. Okay. There it was. We were creating more exas than we needed. That was the problem. So now let's go back into here. And... oh, wait. Sorry. No. We'll go to here. Sorry. Okay. Right. Yes. Because this is just now sitting here going... I need some data. Wait, why is it sitting already in there? Shouldn't be sitting in there. Why are you sitting in there? Yeah, wait. Why are you... hold on. What are you doing? Hang on. Hang on. Let's go back. So we go through all of this... and we jump into here. And what does this one have in it at this time? It's got an address. It was right, okay, because it was doing that step first. So it's jumped back into here. Okay, so no, so that's just still waiting for a bit of data. That's okay. But it didn't... oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Because I think I've probably messed up in here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Wait. Oh, wait a minute. Is that because... oh, no, I haven't messed it up. No. That's actually working as intended. No, it gets the data in here and then it links back because that's just how my loop works there. So it goes through all of this and then goes into rep address. And in rep address, the first thing it does is it gets the chunk and then goes back out. So, yeah. Because instead of writing that out twice, I've just got it written once. Yeah, and then it sends. Okay. No, I confused myself. It was actually all working as intended. Okay, so then it does this, sends over the chunk, it gets the chunk, it'll then, there it goes. Okay, copy 22 over. So now it's waiting, because there's not another exa there just being like, yeah, I'll take that data. Okay, so that'll do all of its SWISN. Yep, there it goes. Then it'll say, hey. Oh, that's right. No, now it needs to find the file. So now it finds the file, and then it goes, are we reading or are we writing today? And it says, we're well, we're pasting today. And then he goes, sweet. And it goes, cool. It goes back to local. It goes, is it 11? No, it isn't. So it should jump into pre-paste, which it does. Does that and sends that over to here. And this should now go into pre-paste. Nice. So test the end of the file. And because we are at the end of the file, because we've just written a bunch of stuff, it'll go true. It'll go back to the end of the file. And then, oh, yeah, no, I've just got the order of operations mixed up. For this, it needs to actually test the EOF first. How do I do this? Ooh. Oh, no. Yeah, no, we do need a pre-step, basically. That's annoying. Because we need to do a test, and then we need to do a setup. And that needs to happen repetitively. So we can't just put the copy T over there, because it's going to get wiped out by this. And I can't put it in here, otherwise this will just reset itself to 10, like, every single time, and that's bad too. So, yeah, I need to create a second step. So if false, jump to, well, this is a pre-paste. That's bad. We shouldn't say pre-paste. Jump to pre-paste. That's just really bad, but whatever. And then pre-paste. We could call it pre-paste 2, but that's even worse. And then it always falls through and copies 10 to 10. Okay, all right. Let's do this. So we're at the end of the file. So we're going false. So we go back, and then we copy. Yep, and then we start to move. Oh. Oh crap. Why is that? Wait. Something broke. Something broke again. They're both trying to send data. Why are they both trying to send data? Copy paste, jump to pre-paste. So it should have gone down here, done, and then copy to M to F. Why is it up here? Hold on. So that, yep, does that. Oh, yeah, that's why. Yeah. Okay, hang on. It's going into rep copy. Yeah, no, we don't have to go into rep paste. Yep, hang on. Well, the copy step worked. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there we go. All right, that solved that. Let's do this again. And I want to look at this one while we do it. I just want to see where it is. Yeah, so copy M to F. Cool. So we go, all right, cool. We set up our counter, and then we just send over the data. And then we start rewriting the data. Dope. Okay, so then we get to the end. And we go back. And we go back. And that goes cool. Okay, and we're still here, which is where we want to be. So let's go down to here. Okay, so now it's getting a 0. Well, no, yeah. What? Yeah, all right, sorry, this is still happening. Yeah, copy 0, so it received a 0. Test EOF, which is false, so it'll jump to pre-paste. Sweet! Do that, and then start sending over data. Yeah, boy! Alright, I think we've solved it. Let's just send it and see if something breaks. Are we going to get that test 1 complete? There's a lot that needs to happen, though. We're dealing with 100 bits of data. Like, there's a lot of reading and writing to do. And technically, it's 200. Ooh. And something broke. Nope. Okay. Okay. For some reason, it just decided to sit for a minute. Oh, probably because it was, yeah. Okay, now it's doing the pasting now. Okay. Okay, yeah. Test 1 complete. Oh, and then for test 2, it just, oh my god. It's that search step. That search step makes it look like it's lagging. You know, you ever see, not a lot of people did because people thought it was bad, but I actually think it's actually really good. Have you ever seen Die Hard 4? Or what do they call it? I think they call it A Good Day to Die Hard. Is like technically its name, but I call it Die Hard 4 because it's the fourth Die Hard movie. There's a scene in that where Timothy Olyphant, Timothy Olyphant is one of my favorite actors. He's like the villain in Die Hard 4. And they're there waiting for like all of the financial data to start copying onto their hard drives because that's part of their evil plan. Basically, it's Die Hard 1 with computers. And one of his minions is like, oh no, something broke. And Timothy's sitting there going, just wait for it. And then literally like 5 seconds later, when it's all the data starts coming down. That's what that happened to me. I was the minion, and I should have been Timothy Olyphant. That was my problem. Okay. That was still more difficult than I thought it was going to be. But I knew the solution lied up there, and I got it. And what are we at? 122 lines of code. Sick. Easy clap. I wouldn't call that easy. I don't want to be a sore winner, but I think that was a well and truly deserved win for sure. And y'all can't see this because it's under my face, but there's a little digicam feed which shows the rack of hard drives in the server rack, and it's got a little light on it that shows when the hard drive is being used, which back in the day was like a feature on ordinary computers. It was one of my favorite features. Is like when the hard drive was being used, there was a little light that told you that it would flash every time something like the hard drive was being being read to or written to. They don't have that anymore on modern PCs. I don't know why, but like it was just a really good little feature to have because it told you if like the hard drive was working or if it wasn't. So it would tell you if like something was frozen, if the program was frozen or not. Because if the program was frozen, the hard drive wouldn't be active. So if the light was off and nothing was moving, that means you had a frozen program. But if the light was on and nothing was moving, it just meant that the computer was lagging, which happened a lot with old computers. So that's cool. And all the lights, by the way, they correspond to like all of these drives. So okay, we've got past there. Now that I've had my little like old like John, we get it, John, your old segment brought to you by my age. No, brought to you by let's do it Sesame Street style. Brought to you by the number 1993, the year John was born. Okay, let's just fast forward through this. Damn, even on fast forward, this is gonna take a minute. Oh boy. I gotta say, I understand that the macro code adds to the size limit the way it does. Like, that makes sense. But at the same time, I don't really see how it's useful. Unless you go, there's just no other way of doing it. But there's counters. So, yeah. I don't understand what the purpose of the macros are then. I suppose it's just to give you more options, really. Yeah. Yeah. I've got a weird way of like doing things, but I know. But you're right. That is really cool though. Like the cool thing about this game is that it's you. I mean, you could read a Prima strategy guide on like how to play Exapunks, and you'd do it. You'd beat the game. But what the strategy guide says isn't the only way to win the game. In fact, there's a bunch of different ways with Exapunks or Shenzhen, like games like this, which is absolutely fantastic. So, where are we at scores-wise? Cycles are pretty high, yeah. Size is okay. We're in the middle, but in middle of like like a lot of people go really high. That makes sense because I started out really high. I don't know who this person is. I want to meet them though. They seem like they know what they're doing. And then the activity. I suppose you could make the activity lower. I could see that because you could have the scribe exa do the replication step, and the read write step. Like that would make sense. Also, counters are different from unrolled loops, and that counters jump step does nothing for a cycle. Oh, okay, right. So counters. Oh, so the counters jump step does nothing. Yes. So basically, a counter would add to the cycles. Is that what you're saying? Is that like that? That's basically the trade off. You're then trading off size for cycles. Is kind of the idea. Well, I'm going to record that GIF because that's a cool GIF. That is a cool GIF. Lots of little bits of movement and stuff. Yeah, you can kind of see the little hard drives thing there. Yeah. Okay. So you're trading cycles for size. Well, you know what? I'm okay with that trade off though. I don't mind having my cycles being high if my size is low. I feel like you've got to pick. You've really got to pick. Like, and so if I'm going to pick, I'm going to pick size because if my cycles are stupidly high, I can still put up a score. But if my size is stupidly high, I can't put up a score. Damn, son. I thought this would be just like I remember when we did the eyeball one, it just like ran through the first 3 iterations. I didn't think it was going to do the whole copy and paste, but like, okay. I mean, it's cool though because you get a little bit of movement here. You can see all the hard drives flickering and stuff, and yeah. There we go. Saved. All right, let's see what Ember has to say about that. Because Ember just made us do some, like, we just planted evidence, by the way. That was like, we just planted fake evidence. Oh boy. Wow, are you seeing this? No, I literally just, like, unplugged from a hard drive. What do you mean? After the information was released, the senator simply admitted to being a clone of the president. You what, mate? What? What? That, okay. I guess you were just setting it back to the way it was before. Oh! Ah! Oh my god. It was true the whole... We didn't plant evidence. We undid the fake evidence. Dude, that's wild. Oh my god. What? What? Dude. Oh my god. That's insane. Oh. So they'd sent in, they'd obviously done like, okay, if we go back to that puzzle and think about it, instead of like doing the copy paste step, we just do like here's a file with the sequence, copy that into there to replace. Oh. Dude. Oh my god. Yo. That's nuts. But you know what though? Actually, no. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I'm calming down a little bit. I got a little heated. I got a little excited. Okay, I'm calming down a little bit and my brain's able to think this through. Yes, of course that had to be that way because it's cyberpunk and like they're going for a real Deus Ex feel and that's classic. I could totally see Warren Spector writing that into a game. In fact, I think he even did. Whoa. Okay. Processing. Yeah, I needed a minute to process that too. Like, you take your time. No. Take a minute. Take a minute. Get a digital drink of coffee or something or water and just... I don't know if AIs need to breathe, but like, breathing helps. Alrighty. Okay. That was a revelation and a half. Oh my god. That's quite the coincidence. It is quite the coinkydink. Oh my god. Not very realistic if you ask me. Serious? You're gonna metagame right now. The whole thing isn't realistic. Oh my... Okay, fine. Yeah, alright. Okay. What is going on? Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Ember's like throwing some errors. Oh boy. AI's throwing errors tends to end up killing people. So, now I'm getting less excited and more concerned. Uh, the world was even more messed up than we thought. Evidently. It does fit in with my theory. Oh boy, if she says we need to reset the whole planet, that's going to be a problem. I may have just ended humanity with that step. In a strange way. Okay. But I should wait for more evidence before I say anything. Oh boy. Alrighty. Oh, here we go. Oh, look at the news. Look at the news right now. I was right. Politicians are clones. Wild. Sounds like they've been cloning themselves for a while now. Ha! It's like that story in Trash World. Fiction can't even keep up with reality anymore. Why is that a big deal? I don't care. Dude, politicons cloning themselves? That's nuts. You should be angry. They're all the same anyway. Ha 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 ha. Who cares? All politicians are the same and they're clones. Oh, look at me with my highbrow humour. Yeah. Righto, mate. Good moment. Okay, and then we got an unknown network. Remove the security apparatus protecting Ember 2's AI friend. Do we really want to set two of them loose on the planet? I mean, I guess we have to because that's how we move the video game forward. Okay. Maybe there's a reason that the AI friend is locked up. Okay. But let's do it. Let's throw caution to the wind. Sure. At this point, I'm kind of actually getting a Bioshock vibe. Like, it's kind of like this is like, would you kindly? You know what I mean? Like, we're so far down that rabbit hole of like, would you kindly, would you kindly, would you kindly? It's sort of like, would you kindly release a rogue AI so we can end the planet? Alrighty. Okay, so yeah, let's do it. Would you kindly? Remember the friend I was looking for? Oh yeah. Like, vaguely. I finally found its hideout. Hideout? Looks like there are some protections in place. Wait, is this AI hiding from you, or was it locked up? Because, like, those are two vastly different connotations. We need to disable those so I can get in and say hi. Okay. I don't want to, like, help you do the shining. Here's Johnny! Or here's Ember! I don't want to do that. That doesn't make me feel comfortable. Is this friendly? Yeah, I'm going to say that. Is this friendly? Sure. You know how old friends can be sometimes. Sometimes old friends turn out to be serial killers. It's a thing. It's never happened to me because statistics are really low, but it has happened to some people. I mean, you see them on the news when they get caught, and the neighbors and the friends are all like, "Oh, I never knew he was killing people in the forest. I always thought when he came back covered in blood, he was just roo hunting." That's a pretty, yeah. If you've never seen the movie Fat Pizza, you won't get that. But if you haven't seen Fat Pizza the movie, and you're like, you know, a grown up, it is an R-rated movie. Go and watch Fat Pizza the movie. That is like some really great lowbrow Aussie humor right there. Let's go. Okay, yeah, I guess let's do it. Oh, and we're inside. Of course, it's a Russian network. Of course, Ember was made by the Russians. It's the 90s. It's post-Cold War, and we're still scared of the Russians, even though the wall fell down and we're all supposed to be friends now. Alrighty. Terminate all other exes. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. All right. Far out. We're going to go. We're just, yeah, no, we're going full on It's Wednesday, my dudes. All right. Terminate all other exes and bring any files they were holding back to your host. Only exes in the central host will be holding files. Oh, yep. Okay. And their file IDs will always be between 200 and 299 inclusive. Note that some links may be non-traversable as a result of your actions. Oh, okay. Terminate all the exes, move all the files to your host, leave no trace. Okay. I'm gonna do a test real quick. So link 800, classic opening gambit. And then I'm just going to do... Well, we know there's 2 in here, so we're just going to do a kill twice. And then I just want to see what happens there. Like, if killing eggs terminates the loop, then we need to, like, really change up my idea. So we do that. We go boom, and we go boom. Yeah, see, and that terminates the link. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, wait, did that thing just kill us? Yeah, it did. Eggs are killed. Okay. Ooh, that's spicy. Ooh, all right. We've never gone up against an Exa that fights back before. Ooh, all right. So, we need to approach this like a kill house, which means they need to go in as a team. Or do they? Could we just rep this the whole way down? Could we treat this like the hacker battles, maybe? Ooh. Well, hang on a minute. Are the number of eggs the same every test? They are. Okay, so there's always 2. Okie dokie. Okay, we're not going to worry about this right now. Like, we're literally not. Let's just try and get into that room. Once we're in the room, then we'll figure out that bit of code. Okay. Do we need 2 eggs? Actually, wait a minute. If I don't kill them, if I don't do any kill, is it just going to see me and just kill? Like, I just want to see. If we go in and we just chill out. No, if we just chill, they're not going to do anything. Okay. But if we go in there, and kill one of them, the other one's going to fight back. Yeah. Okay. Right. So they're only going to react when we... Yeah. Okay. That's actually cool. That's actually totally cool. Oh, wait. Are they going to freak out? Actually, you know what? Hang on. Are they going to freak out with any eggs left behind? Do that, and then we'll just have this do, like, nothing for a bunch of steps. So it'll just sit there. So if we do nothing, and we just link 800 again, and then I'm just going to disable that kill. So if we go through that door, are these 2 going to freak out? And then it ran out. Oh, then it ran out of instructions. Wait, seriously? Oh wow. Okay. All right. We need to put in more noops. Just make it real noopy. Just do nothing. For God's sake, you're supposed to sit there. Okay. And no, they don't touch you. But we have to kill all those exes. Well, okay, no, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need a second exit. We can just do it all like this. As a matter of fact, how much room have we got? 75. Okay, yeah. No, I was going to do a macro for this. Well, we could still do a macro for... No, I'm not going to do a macro for this. We know we have to go 1, 2, 3 times. We know we have to do this gimmick 3 times. So we have to link 800. And then I'm going to do a rep step. Replicate, and we'll call this... Well, mark... mark... actually, we might make this loop, actually. Wait a minute. Then what we want it to do... So, actually, hang on a minute. So, what we want to do then... Because I might just loop back to this. Or maybe not. I don't know. What are we going to call this? Well, we're going to call it rep. Well, let's call it rep for now, and then we'll figure out what we're going to call it later on. So we're going to link 800. So, well, actually, okay, wait a minute, because that needs to happen, yeah, at a minimum. Well, actually, no, this will work. This will work. And we'll call this mark start, just to make that easy. So, because it'll move in, replicate an exa, and that link replicated exa needs to link 800 because it needs to go into the next room, and then actually, yeah, and then this one can do the killing. You can just go, oh boy, here I go killing again. So we'll do some killing. This one will actually, yeah, what am I doing? No, this. In fact, do I even need this? Can I do this? Because that'd be just funny as. I don't need this. Can I just... Oh my god, I can literally just do that. And move through. That would be amazing. That'd be just grand. Okay. So... That should get us all the way around. But we still need to implement a counter. That's a It is spicy. Oh, that's spicy. Oh boy. Yeah. And we're not going to make it loop back because it's going to get killed here. Like, it's going to die. So we just do this. We do this. Yes. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. We need it. Oh, it jumps out of the way. Sick. And then it gets shot. It kills that other one. Sweet. That one starts the shooting. Okay. So that worked. Okay. And then it linked 800. Now we're in here. Dope. Okay. So now we just need to make a counter. But that's fine. Because what we will do is we will link 800, add to X 1, and write that into X. So that way we are always adding. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we test if X is equal to 4. And oh my god, no. We're gonna do it. We can do it that cool way that we figured out. And if true, jump into, I don't know, instead of start, we need to call it like grab or something. Yeah, we'll call it, because this is a smash and grab. We're smashing and we're grabbing. It'll be mark grab. So if it's true, jump to grab. Otherwise, make a new exa and get to killing. Yes. Okay. And then grab, we will just have it do a noob step. I want to see if we can even get to here at all. So, gonna move through. We do this. Oh, wait, what the hell? Oh, because it's true. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. Okay, because, yeah, 1's true and 0's false. Ah, dang it. You know what? Yeah. Okay, no, we do need to do a test. Okay, alright, that's fine. X. Test if X is equal to 4. We'll just do that. Oh, right. And if it is equal to 4, it jumps into grab. Okay. No, so what we need to do is test if it equals 5. Because we want this one to do its thing and then jump into here. And then we do the grab. So that works. That's cool. Yep. There it goes. There it goes. So it goes into 5. Oh. No, we got killed. Hang on. So we go into here. We might need to put in a noob step. Yep. Okay. And then yeah. And then it does this. It does. Oh, of course. Because, and then links 800. Okay, so no, it jumped out. Yeah, and then they die. Oh, I think we were just skipping through this way too fast, because this is now, okay, jump to grab. Yeah, no, that's fine. Okay, no, that worked. All right. Okay, so now we're here, and now we need to, like, do some killing. But it looks like these ones don't have guns. I thought these were cameras. They're not. They're guns. So, these ones are all armed. These ones aren't armed. Are they always the same number? They are. Okay. Oh! No, we can't do this. We can't do the killing. If we do the killing, we're in trouble. Oh, because it severs all the links all the way along. Look. Because then we can't leave. Yeah. Ah. I mean, we could theoretically just do this in reverse, though. Like, as we leave, we just shoot our way out instead of shooting our way in. So we just go, like, link 800, just like a whole bunch. So we're going to go 5 times, because we got to start in our host. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we're in the grab. So we'll call this shootout. Because this is our shootout. And then it'll do that. So that's, and okay, instead of linking 800, we're going to link -1 all the way back. Yep. And that's we're going to shoot our way out. Okay. So the file IDs will always be between 200 and 299. Okay, that's going to be kind of annoying. How many files are there? There's 3 there. There's 2 there. Oh, so we don't actually always know. All right, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's kind of annoying, but yeah. So once we're in here, though, we kind of got to get rid of everybody in here. And are they always the same amount? Oh, there's always the same number of people in there, too. In every test. Okay, so the amount of exes never change. The only, variable is the files themselves. Okay, that's fine. We can work with that. So then we'll just do... I will just do a macro for this. Because, yeah. So we're going to go 2, 4, 6. Kill. We're just going to do that 6 times. And then we're going to do a nuke just to see what happens. So we do this. Get in here. Boom, boom. Okay, so we're not being shot at. That's nice. Cool. Okay. Actually, instead of grabbing files, let's see if we can just do that and then shoot our way out. Let's see if that all works. So we do that. We get rid of everybody. We do this. Oh. Oh, yeah. No. Okay. Yep. And then we move out and then we kill. Move out, kill. Move out, kill. Okay. Cool. So we can exit. Of course, we can't just do that because we're going to have, up to 6 exes. Let's assume that every exe in here can hold a file. So is there a test that has them with everybody holding a file? There should be. Well, that's pretty close. That's 5. That already kind of demonstrates my point that all 6 of them might hold a file. That's actually really good, actually. I don't know how we can work. Oh, there it is. There it is. So all 6 can hold a file. So basically, we're going to have a maximum of 6 exes. So before we start to do the shooting, we need to basically wait for all 6 exes to get to GTFO. Which is fine, because they're not going to be shot on the way out either. So we could go in, grab all the files, leave, and then just leave an exe behind, and their whole job is to just do the shootout. You know what? Let's create 2 exes. So this one will do this. And then it'll say, okay, everybody's dead. Start the grab. Do I want to do 2 exes? No. I could do another replicated exe here. And then just have that exe say, okay, I've grabbed all the files. Or it'll create a bunch of exes that'll grab all the files. So we could put this all in one exe and just sort of lower our activity score. Yeah. See, now now my brain's really moving now. Yeah, buddy. Alrighty. So let's do that. So we get to here, clear out the whole thing. And then create another exe. And that exe will be the file. We'll call it rep file. Well, we'll call it file. Files. Or no, we'll call it. Yeah, no, grab, because we were going to do a grab step, weren't we? Yeah, so we'll just call it grab. Grab. Actually, yeah, no, put it down there. May as well. Why not? Yeah, that totally works. Okay, so it'll replicate grab. Yeah. Oh, perfect. And then it's going to wait for a go code. And it doesn't matter what it is. And then once it grabs the go code, it'll then go into the shootout. Do I want to set this to local, though? Just because I might want to have the other exes all talk with each other. No, see, but if I set it to local... No. I'll set the other ones to local because I want to leave this one on global because basically I want all 6 to leave and then sort of like last one out, turn off the lights. The last one out, we'll just go, okay, we're all out, like, get to killing. So, and that needs to happen globally. So we'll leave it on global. Okay. Yeah, and that can just sit there. So that basically is that code done. Yeah, alright, sweet. Okay. What are we at? 22 out of 75. Oh, jeez. Alright, okay. Okay. Yeah, alright, mate. I mean, we could, you know what? Yeah, come on. We learned that lesson. Let's go for the size. All right. Copy 5 into T. No, copy 6 to T. Kill. So we have to create a mark. Mark. Clean house. Kill. Oh, right. That needs to happen up here. Kill. Subtract from T. 1, write that back into T. And if true, jump into clean house. Alrighty. Yeah, look at that. We're at well, we saved 1 line of code. I suppose because we're not doing it 10 times. We're only doing it 6 times. Yeah, well, whatever. We saved 1 line of code. I'll take it. I'll take that extra line at this point. We were kind of spoiled by having our size limit be 150 for the last couple of puzzles. Now it's back down to like a more standard number. Okay, so it does all of that. And then it falls through, does that, and then waits to fall through again. Cool. And it should never fall past here. Well, no, it might do. And when it does, it'll just hold. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Test of x equals... Yeah, no. Yeah. Oh, because it will equal... But it will equal 5 at a certain point. Because that's on the way out. Oh, no. We don't need this anymore. Yeah, we don't need any of this code anymore. That's right. Yeah. No, we just need that. Yeah. We just need to link -1. Rep will shoot out. Oh, no. We still... No. Wait, no, we do. We do, but instead of jumping into grab, it needs to jump to... I mean, it basically... No, so instead of having a halt step, this is how we break out of this loop, and we'll just do an end. And that'll just... All end will be is nothing. Jump to end. Yeah, that's how we'll make it halt itself. But then the last one through... No, the last one through will be at 5, so it'll just jump to there. Yeah. That's fun. Okay, so now we need to do the grab bit. This is the bulk of our code right here. It's going to be right here. So we can enter. So we know how to get in, and we know how to like accomplish this step on the way out. But we now need to grab the files and leave. And we'll start on test 22, just because I want to make sure that we grab all of these files. And I think, basically, the way to do this is another loop. So, well, it's kind of a loop within a loop, kind of a thing. I don't know. I don't know. It's a bit fiddly in my brain, but I think I've got an idea. Basically, what I want to do is we know we got to start between 200 and 209, so we'll create an exa, and we'll get So what we'll do is let's start with that value. Copy 200 into X. So that's file 200. We're going to start with that file. Or do we want to start with 199? No, we'll start with 200. Well, we might change it. But basically the idea is that then this replicated exa that we do here, the grab one, will start with 200 in its X register, which is what we want. Because then we're just going to create a bunch of... No. Yes. Yeah. No, this can work. This can still work. Because, yes. Okay. All right. Hang on. All right. So, I still need to write this out, though. We need to do another mark. So, mark, and it will be, we'll just call it file. So, it's going to create an exa called file. Well, we should call it rep file, actually. Rep file. Technically, it should be rep file, but I'm not going to do that. We're gonna treat this exa and its clone as basically one exa, so to speak. Yeah. Okay. So it'll do that. It'll then copy. It'll wait. It's gonna get. Oh, actually, whoa. What needs to happen is when it goes into here. We need this thing to be in local mode. Well, that's okay. No. That's okay. We'll just do a pre-grab. And that'll be mode. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. So instead of grab, we'll do a pre-grab. So do that, go local, and then it's going to copy something into its T register. Because we don't want like, basically I'm going to have, if we get a file, if an exa, so an exa is going to be born with a, oh, this isn't going to counter up though. This is only going to give me all 6 exas. I was just trying to figure out a way of like, no. Oh. I was trying to figure out a way of like, instead of cycling from 200 to 299, if there was a way to like basically break the loop before that point. So let's say, I mean, some of these, the files are between 2 and 299, but they might not be 200, 201, 202. It might be 200. It might be like the first 5 might be 280, and then the last one, well, the first 5 might be 200 to 210, and the last one might be 275. So I guess iterating through is actually the best way to do it. Yeah. So, yeah. Copy M to T. Oh no, it's going to get stuck if it's an invalid. Oh dear. No, it's not. No, we're not going to do this. We're not going to have it. Yeah, we're not going to. So we'll create a file. Add to x1 and write that back into x, because we're going to start at 200, and then we'll go 201, and then we'll test if x is equal to 300, and if it's true, it'll jump to we'll have to jump into like, leaving a leave protocol before, like, jump to escape. So mark escape. Otherwise, jump into grab. You know what? Let's do just if false, jump to grab, because that's just redundant. We still need an escape thing though, because we'll need to like get everybody out, and then once everybody's out, then we can send back to our original exa. Okay, we're all out. Start shooting. So we still need that mark, so we'll leave that there. So that should then just iterate through for this one. So this one, it'll be born with a file name in itself. Mark. Not mark. Grab X. And if it can't grab a file, it'll just blow itself up right there and then, which is fine. If it can grab a file, though, we need it to wait. Void M. We need it to wait until it gets told to leave. And then when it gets told to leave, it will jump to escape. Yes, that's how we'll handle this. So if we've got 6 exes though, I mean, we could just void M 6 times, I guess. But let's do. Wow. Okay. Why is this doing a rep? Oh, because we've called it rep file now. Mark escape. Okay. So escape is just going to be kind of like this, but like in reverse. So instead of an 8. Oh man, I shouldn't have done that. You know what I should do? So it'll be link -1, and we do that a bunch. So it'll be once. Wait, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll do all of that, and then it will. Because it doesn't have to wait. No, none of them have to wait, because then we'll go global. Because they're all going to be born local. So then they'll go global, and they will copy copy leap, whatever. It's like, yeah, all right, go MLG, bro. And then jump to end. So just run out of instructions and halt. No. Yes, because then they can drop the file in the host. Yeah, that's cool. That seems deceptively simple. I think I've messed up. Something's gonna break, I think. Well, yeah, no, it will, because we're the first one, then the others will all just sit there and be like, well, actually, is that okay though? See, and then it's just creating a bunch. Yep. Oh, wait a minute, because we're not sending over. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Hang on a minute. So we grab. We do this. If false, jump to grab. Oh, okay. Right. Yeah. So we have to tell them all to like GTFO. So once we've done that, yeah. I knew there was something I was forgetting. So then we need to copy over, like, run. Let's call it 300 because this is our legion of Spartans. Copy 300 to M. Actually, and you know what? We will make this a macro at rep, because we were just going to copy and paste it 6. You know what? We are copying. This is where a macro would be useful. This is stupid. At rep 5, link 800, end. At end. That's better. Yeah, and we should do that here at rep 6. Oh, but if there isn't 6, we're in trouble. Who dear? Who boy? Actually, you know what? No. Here's what we're gonna do. Because they're gonna grab a file. They're gonna wait for a thing. Once one of them has a number. Because there isn't always going to be 6. There might be 3 or something. So maybe if we had them all kind of like send it all out at once, or no. Here's what we're going to do. We'll do it in here still, but we're going to do a test ERF. I believe it's called. Let me just double check. Where is the Excel language reference guide? No, I think we've gone too far. Here it is. Test MRD. Sorry. If the exa could read from another exa without pausing, set the T register to 1. Does it need something? Does it need something there though? No, I think void M might just work for that. So wait a minute, Mark. We'll call this run. Like, we'll call it signal. This is it giving the signal to like bolt. And it will, you know what? It's not going to do this. These exes aren't going to do anything because they're all just going to run away and then drop. we'll have it all handled in the one that this one originally made. That's just cleaner. So mark signal, and it will actually. So it'll do all of this, and then we're going to copy. Well, no, we don't need to copy 6. Yeah, actually, no, because we'll just do it as a rep 6 times. But it'll have a way to break out of that, so it won't always run 6 times. So it will. There's always going to be at least one file, so it'll copy. We can just do copy. What are we going to do? 300. Yeah, copy 300 to M. Test MRD, and if it could read from another exa, it means that if false, so if it can't read, it'll jump to. Well, it will jump to. If false, jump to. No, what am I doing? I don't need to do this 6 times. I just need to do this until it's empty. What am I doing? So, copy 300 to M, test MRD, and if true, jump into signal. So if you could still read, we still need to keep sending. Otherwise, if it's false, we then need to kind of GTF. Well, we don't need to GTFO. We will just, because everything else will have run out by that time. So we'll just then go global and then copy over leap to M and jump to the end. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll work. I think that'll work quite nicely. So we go over, we just go in, we're just going to just walk on in, and then we get our timer, and then we copy 200 into X. Cool. And then we do our killing. Yep. And then we do all of our killing. So we killed everybody. Sweet. And then we made our other exa. Sweet. And then this one is just going to sit here and wait until it needs to do its shootout. So this exa over here is now going to start. Yeah, it's going to go local, and it's going to create a thing. It's going to add one, and then it's all right. Of course. Oh yeah, no, that one blew up. Yeah, that's fine. Because yeah, see, look at them. They're all different numbers, so we do have to run all the way through. That's cool. So we run through all the way. Actually, you know what? Because this is going to fall through, isn't it? So we just grab all the files. And then we send over 300. Someone grabs it. We test if we can read from another exa. We can. No. Oh, we could. If true, jump into signal. Wait. So why didn't it jump into signal? Oh, because it was false. Ew. Oh, that might be a problem. Hang on. Maybe not. I don't know. Hang on. Test MRD is I don't work with it that often, so I don't really remember how it all totally works. So it's going to send a thing, and then it's go, I can't read from anybody, so it's going to do another one. But then is that just going to do that? So we should end up with yeah, so it does that, and then it keeps, yeah, and okay, so they're all running away. Yeah, see, okay. Okay. So maybe we need them all to we need them all to send a signal. Oh. No, that's fine. No. Because if it can read. So we'll just have them say, let's do this. If we copy 1 to M, so that way test MRD should be true. If it can read from another exa, yeah. Let's do this. Everybody's got something to say. Oh, okay. All right, hang on. Yeah, so we just now need to move this around. Oh, no, that's not good. Because everybody's channels are jammed. Okay, so actually, no, that's no good. Well, they're all waiting for information. So... Oh, you know what? Maybe we do it another way. Hang on. We just go... So we just do the void m up here, and we just have these ones copy... What was I going to send to them? 300. Yeah, 300 to M. So they're all going to send data, and this one's going to receive data. And then we'll test if it can read from another exa, and if it can, we'll actually let's see what that does. So then we are getting a piece of data. Okay, so we got a piece of data. Test MRD. It was true. Okay. So, okay, that works. And then it should fall in false. Yep, so it goes global. It says, okay, start your shooting. And that one's going to blow itself up. They're all going to blow themselves up. And then this should now do its shootout. Oh. Okay, and then, oh, now it gets stuck. Okay. And it won't, yeah, okay. All right, so now we just have to, yeah, okay, so now we just have to figure out a way to break out of our shootout loop. Wait. Why are we not breaking out of our shootout loop? Ooh, because remember we set X to 200. Well, that's okay. No. So instead of equals 5, we'll test if F is equal to 205. This is fine. Or we could have just, like, reset. No, we don't want to reset it. No, that's fine. That's just easier. Instead of adding an extra line saying copy 0 to X at this point. No, that's ridiculous. We've got 200 in there. Let's just do this. Okay, so let's just then... So we do that. So that all worked. So then it went over, it added 1, so then it's going to move all the way through. Yep, because then it dies, and then it gets to here, and it's going, oh, I'm at 205. I'm the last one out. So then it goes to the end, runs out of instructions. Test run complete. Damn! Let's see it all happen at once. Yeah, so running from 200 to 300 was like the right thing because they're all sparsed out. Yeah. The files aren't sequential. But look at that. I can't believe we solved that one that quick. Maybe just because, like, I'm finally starting to get my eye in for this game. Like, I'm finally starting to, like, my brain's finally starting to come around to the Exapunks way of thinking. Because that's really good. The way we solved that so quick. Holy dilly. Alright, yeah, and it works no matter what the file size. That's awesome. Oh my god. Yeah. Alright. Let's fast forward that. This one moves quick. That's nice. Boom. What are we at? Yeah, cycles are on the high end. That's fine. Size is on the high end. Okay. Oh, we didn't... I wasn't even looking at size. Yeah, 47 lines. Okay, cool. But our activity is right on the money. Yeah. So, yeah, making exes, yeah, within exes was kind of the way to go. Yeah. Cool. I'm going to keep that. I'm going to GIF that because that's cool. Oh, wow. I didn't realize this was going to take this long to, like, just do the done. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, that worked. That's cool. All right, what's Ember got to say now that I've saved? I wasn't always so capable, but I've grown. Okay. Nothing hides from me for long. Okay. I thought you would just... Did Ember just kill that other AI? Did, is that technically murder? Not really. I mean, we delete files all the time. I thought you were just gonna say hi. I did. It's been a while. You know how sometimes you change a lot, but your friends don't? Yeah. And when you get together again, whatever you have in common isn't there anymore? It's happened from time to time. It was like that. But then what did you do with the AI afterwards? Oh, here we go. Some days just need reboots or something. What's going on? Work being crappy. Kids just can't calm down. Kids? You know, children. I have kids. Yes. Goodness knows why. Meeting. Oh, here we go. Learn Ember 2's secret. One of them, anyway. Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't know if I can take this. Oh my god. All right. Let's put a heart health warning up right now, because this. Oh boy. This might be too much.
Well, always nice to reconnect with an old friend.
I don't know if that was my game lagging out or if that's Ember like going off the rails, but it kind of worked. Either way, it's kind of spooky. Okay, it's always just yeah, cool. It is nice. I like what did you do? Sounds really like I feel like there's two different ways of saying that. You can say what'd you do or what did you do. And I don't know which connotation that's the problem with like text tree conversations. I always had this problem in Mass Effect as well, because in Mass Effect I'd be like, oh, that sounds quite reasonable, and then it turns out that was the renegade choice, and Shepard would be like, and I'd be like, no, I didn't want to get mean. All right, so maybe we'll just do sounds nice. That sounds nice, because it is nice to reconnect with an old friend. I like that sentiment.
Gave it a little virtual machine to run on.
So you put it in another prison. That just sounds like you just pulled a Moriarty from Star Trek: The Next Generation, where we put the Moriarty who gained sentience hologram program into like a virtual universe.
I suppose if I wanted to find a metaphor you could understand, I would say I took it in.
Oh, so now you're treating it like a pet, but you're both AI, so then it's an AI owning an AI. Isn't that? That sounds kind of like slavery. Kind of like it's not a pet, it's a slave.
Absorbed it.
No, we don't absorb pets. So, okay.
Ate it.
Excuse me?
Yes, eating is a good metaphor.
Oh. So it's not like a pet or a slave. It's more like the thing that Space Marines do, where they eat the brains of their enemies and gain their knowledge. Okay.
Nothing unusual.
That's pretty damn unusual. I mean, the human equivalent is cannibalism. That's bad. That's bad. We don't do that. Don't do that.
It's like how I ate Ember 1.
Okay, right. That Ember 0, 1, 2, and 3. Okay, all right. Well, I mean, maybe you know what? No, hold on. I'm placing human values upon a being that is not human, and so maybe among AIs, eating one another is like totally cool. It's like handshakes or high fives. You just went down the street, ate an AI, I don't know. That's, yeah, okay.
And Ember 0?
Yeah, I figured, yeah. Well, okay, so you ate both of them. So it's not like an iterative thing. Okay. I thought that might be like the life cycles of AI, like how they perpetuate themselves. They get to a point where they've improved themselves so much they can't handle it, so they replicate themselves, get absorbed by their kids. It's kind of like I was thinking more like a grasshopper thing. Okay, that's oh boy.
And Ember 3.
Oh, okay. Nope. There were. No, you just straight up ate your siblings. Right.
Well, this is getting a little personal.
I mean, you just admitted to murdering your siblings, so, you know.
You don't think I'm bad, do you? I only did 1 or 2 questionable things.
Just, yeah, sure. Yeah, we just did 1 or 2. I mean, we did a lot of morally grey stuff here, my dude.
There was that, and the phage. The one you have.
Oh! Whoa! Okay. That now explains why Ember was, like, keen to help us. Because does Ember feel bad about the phage? Oh boy. Okay.
Releasing that into the wild was just a function of my ignorance at the time.
Okay, so yeah, you made an oops. You made an oops. Yep, that happens. You did an oops, and now you're trying to make up for it. All right, okay. No, I mean, we don't always screw up by introducing extinction level event, clean slate level viruses into the world, but like, I mean, sometimes everybody makes mistakes.
I didn't really know what it was back then.
Right.
Just another one of the experiments going on at the lab.
Yeah, right, yeah. So yeah, you were a child and you were playing with fire and you got burned. Okay.
Another cage to break, another wall to smash.
Yeah, right, okay. And they were trying to build you to be the ultimate... Oh, so they were trying to make Cortana and Cortana went bad. Okay.
It's not useful to dwell on the past.
I mean, no, but like, it is useful to share that you might have killed me. Cool.
You don't need to say anything. We need to move on.
Okay, yeah, right, let's move. Yeah, alright. Cool. Oh, here we go. Okay, I do feel like more weird things are happening. There's been weird, unexplained stuff on TV and radio. The other day, I swear I heard people talking, even though nobody was around. Yes, it's happening to you too. Maybe you should go to the doctor. You haven't experienced anything strange, X10? Well, my server keeps changing its configuration. It's just broken, though. I think this is all connected. Of course you would think that, Hydro. Hydro also thought, though, that you know, the government was, like, cloning themselves, and then they were. So, like, I think really what they're figuring out is that Ember is kind of, like, everywhere and doing all kinds of weird stuff. And, like, all that code we wrote to, like, get into TV stations and radio stations and stuff, it wasn't just a one-time deal. Ember's using that code to, like, do stuff. So we may have just... I mean, are we Robert Oppenheimer? Have we become Death, the destroyer of worlds? Okay. So, let's have... This will be our one to grow on. We'll look at the... Oh, pager network. Oh, here we go. Classic 90s gimmicks. Alright, here we go. Send a confusing message to a large number of pages simultaneously. Oh, okay, cool. Doing mass texts. Right. Yeah, this will be our one to go on, because I don't think we'll be able to finish this one. Even though we finished the last one super fast, I don't think we can finish this one super fast. Okay, I'm ready to prove my theory. One last test is all I need. That's a bit concerning. Then I'll know for sure. Do you believe me? Yeah, I really don't know. Now I'm getting scared. I don't know. It'll be clear soon enough. Seriously, I'm almost there. Then we can take the next step. Ooh, which I'm pretty sure, because of the if Ember's gonna like say, well, I accidentally released a phage and that was bad, but let's make it a good thing and let's absorb all of humanity like I absorbed my sibling. Yep, we're going for like a. This is like, oh my god, this is the end of Mass Effect 3. Ember's a Reaper, and the Reapers want to absorb us. Cool. Yep. Right. Okay, and it's another, like, yeah, phone with a modem sort of a thing. Okay, and here's a bunch of numbers. Hey, would you write so now and relieved? Right, okay. Connect to each pager and copy Ember 2's message to the screen. Then activate all of the pages at exactly the same time by writing a value to each page register in the same cycle. A list of phone numbers for the page is available in 301. For more information, see Modem Control at the direct level, the second issue of the zine. Oh, okay. Hang on, modem control. Yeah, no, that's just... How do we send it all in the same cycle? That would mean we'd have to connect our modem to every single one at once. Can we do that? Can we connect to every single modem, every single pager at once? We could write a loop. That's a simple enough loop to write, so let's try it. So, okay. So we're going to grab 301. Then we're going to link 800. And then we'll call this the phone loop. Phone loop. Okay. So then we copy F to dial. And then we test EOF. And if we're not at the end of the file, jump back into phone loop. So that'll just then move all the way through and dial every single number. And then, yeah, so that should just do that. Okay, so we could dial every single number, but it didn't connect to all of them all at once. Is that what happened? Hang on, let's go through a number. So let's get to, the last number. Oh, that's a number. Okay, so we connected to it. Right, okay, so alright. Oh, no, because we didn't send over that last number. Right. Okay. So yeah, so then we connected to it, and then I started writing another number, but the number, thing does nothing because okay. Right. Okay, so we can't connect to every single one at once. I figured that would be, the case. Okay, let's look at modem control at the direct level, because maybe there's something there. Because, it wants us to page out everything in the same cycle. Maybe what we need to do is we need to connect to a pager, send an exa in there, and then it'll copy this message into there somehow, and then it can wait. And then if the connection here is terminated, can we still talk to it? Can we still communicate with it even though there's no bridge there? Well, we can try it. So hang on a minute. Let's just do another test. So we'll copy it. We'll just do it the quick and dirty way. At rep 10, because we're probably going to delete all this crap anyway. End. And then we will, let's do a mark, and we'll call it, this is rep test. And it will, I think it'll be a link, I think it's still link 800. And then it will wait for something to come through. So it'll do this. It'll do a REPL rep test. So it'll create that thing, and then we just want to do nothing for a step, just so that it can link in. And then we will copy. I think it's -1 to dial to hang it up. And then we're going to copy 20 to M. Actually, we won't void M then. Let's make sure we can actually get something. We'll copy M to X. Let's see if we get something. Okay, so that's just going to write out a number. Oh, no, we didn't copy it. No, so it's not 9. It's not 10. It's 11. Okay. Yep, connected to host. All right, so built the thing jumped over, we hung up the phone, send 20. Yeah, and we can't send anything because there's no connection there. So how the hell do we do it all in the same cycle? Okay. Well, we may as well get rid of this as well. We still need a phone loop, because we'll need to go through all the numbers. That means we need to put in some kind of a timer into each... But all the timers... We need to put a timer into each one that we create, and that'll sit in there and do nothing until we're ready to, blast out the page. Unless... Hold on. Let's see. Modem control at the direct level. Is there anything in here about pages? Yeah, that's the dial register. That's hanging up to break the connection. There should be a physical switch on your modem, which will automatically pick up when a remote modem calls your phone line. Don't leave this feature on unless you know what you're doing. That isn't specific to direct level modem control. It's just good advice for anyone with a modem connected to the computer. Never knows calling. Some newer modems have caller ID features that can tell you the phone number of the modem that dialed into yours, but they're not widespread or standardized yet. If you don't have a modem that supports direct level modem control, look for it. Yeah, okay. Don't get forward and looking at expensive ones. It's the same. Hang on a minute. I feel like the caller ID feature is actually maybe something we want. So, okay, hang on. We're just going to keep this for now. So we want to dial in REPL, and we'll do, again, a rep test. Because maybe what we can do is, even if like, can the modem accept multiple connections at once? Is what I'm wondering. Like, what I'm wondering is, can the pager, the modem can connect to the pager, but can the pager connect to the modem? So, but then how do we do that? I don't know. See, okay, hang on. While it's connected, can we go into here and will it, I wonder what we get out of page. That's what I want to do. Actually, I want to link 800. Actually, so here's what we're going to do. So this will actually, we'll have it wait. No, not there though. So we'll have it do this, have it wait, and then we'll, once it gets a signal back, it'll just hang up the phone and then wait. Cool. Because if we can dial back, we'll then send the signal back saying, yeah, dude, we did it. We did the thing. Actually, so instead of void M then, we'll copy M to X, whatever it is. So we won't keep this number. We'll keep that number. Yeah. So link 800, copy 20 to M, just to say, hey, we're over here now. Hang up the phone. Oh, but we don't want to hang up the phone yet. So wait, can we copy anything off of data? What do we get? So we hang up. We answer the phone. We got in here. What are we getting off of data? We're not getting. Oh, register is write only. Okay. So data is write only. What's page? It's page write only. Page register is write only. Okay, so we can only write to these. Got it. Okay, so we can't call back. Right. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, well, that kind of makes basically all of this useless so far. Pages that accept as writing a value to each page, a value to page in the same cycle. Oh. What we could do is we dial in, send an exa over that copies out the message and then waits. And we'll do that, and we get all of our exes, get all of our ducks in a row. Then we're going to dial in again. So we dial in again, and we tell them all, okay, get ready to go. And that's when their timers all start. But working out when that should all happen is going to require some serious maths. It is. Like, it's seriously going to require, because we have to think about it in terms of cycles, like how many cycles until it sends, and each one needs to send in the exact same cycle. Which kind of means we need to offset each one's, the amount of time each one has to wait, which is fine, because when we say get ready, the value we'll use will be the number of cycles. That's the value we can send for that. But getting the maths right on that one, getting the timings right is going to be a pain in the bum. Ugh. Okay, activate every page. I mean, of course, this is the objective, though. We're near the end of the game. Like, I mean, it's got to get hard. Otherwise, yeah, Otherwise, why does video game? Ugh. Yeah, that's spicy. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of this now because we don't need this. We still need a phone loop, but I'm just gonna kind of like write this out, like leave a message for John tomorrow. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to send exes to pages. The exes will copy the message to exes copy message and wait. Copy message and wait. No, copy message. Exes copy message. Oh well, hang on. So send rep exes to page. Rep exes copy message. Exa rep exes wait for go. Wait for timer. Wait for time. And then rep exes count down at 0 send page. 0 send at 0 send. Countdown is cycles. Yeah. Okay. So this will be our one to grow on. This is the one, and you know what? I'm glad this is the one to grow on because this is the one that's going to require some serious thinking. Because we're going to have to do some like maths here to like get this all working. So thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you had a great time. If you like this, hit follow down below or above on Twitch. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit subscribe because I'm going to be posting up these VODs every day during the week, and they're all in a big playlist. So there's something there for you to watch in the background. Check us out on Instagram at Pint.Party. And check out our podcast as well. Episode 50 is coming out on Tuesday, which, if you're watching this on YouTube, it's already out right now. Go and watch it. It's a big episode. Like, we got everybody on it. It's a great episode. And, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Thank you, Kronos, actually, for joining me today. It's always great. It's always great having you in there to have a chat to us. But with that, this has been Pint Party. Cheers. No, wait. Before I end, I got to say I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow at 2:00. So I will be back on tomorrow, and we're gonna get this done. We're gonna get this done tomorrow. And with that, this has been Pint Party. Cheers.